I just really hate my life because of other people, because of pretending narcissists that were always in my life. And I can honestly state a fact that pretending narcissist never cared. He only loved me because I was oppressed to hell. And I was suicidal when I met him in 1999. That's what he loved about me. He loved to see me down and out, suicidal, with no pennies, with nothing. He loved to see me with nothing. Brought my kids to his place. Small kids, 3 and 5. All I had was raw pizza to eat every single fucking time I went to his place. And the one time he forced my poor son, David, to eat the raw pizza. And he was violent to my son. So my son, David, remembered that. Even though he was 3 years old, he remembered his violence. All the violence that I was forced to put up with for 4 entire horrific months. In 2020, just awful. Nah, he's not going to make you a good meal if you're in his place. God knows that. I was forced to eat rice, and he screamed about that for how long? On a Sunday. Big, huge crock pot, the biggest crock pot I've ever seen. Fills it with fucking white rice. I told him I don't like white rice. And he just has this little tiny little chicken container for the whole thing. Well, I'm sorry, there's not much. Yeah, there's no chicken there at all. I ate all the little tiny little slithers of, maybe it was a teaspoon of chicken, maybe, in a big, huge bowl of rice. And I didn't eat it. And he screamed at me for that. He screamed at my kids when they were small. You're not eating my raw pizza? You're not eating my big, thick pancakes? I mean, you know, my death with him was torture. But yeah, the only reason why pretend a lot narcissist thought that he's evil. He doesn't know what love is, so he preys on victims' suicide. I was suicidal when I met him in 1999. Majorly suicidal. He loved that about me. He loved the fact that, you know, my spirit was down. I never had a penny. That's all he loved about me. Oh my God, raw pizza again. Yeah. It's my only awful memories, you know, just awful. Took me to a Reading dentist. Stranded me in the dentist's office for hours on end. See, a good communicating professional would go when he drove me and my kids to Reading, because there's no dentist in Lancaster to help out. So, like, my kids were small. He decided to make a dentist appointment. He decided to go all around, because Reading's, oh, he loves Reading. That's where he lives. Oh, wow. Left me stranded for how long at the dentist's office? Didn't care at all. But if he was a friend, if he was even an acquaintance, so I can't even say that he was never even an acquaintance to me. Treat me like shit all the time. Then at the dentist's office, he would have told me, I made a dentist appointment. I might be 2 hours. I don't know. And then I'll probably get lost going to all the discount stores in Reading. So I'll probably just leave you stranded here for 3 hours. I just feel like being an asshole to you today, Tara. and your boys. I could care less about you. I'm a narcissist. It's all about me. Me, myself, and I never had a childhood. I'm emotionally stunted, Tara. I never ever had a childhood, so I'm a little spoiled little brat right now, and I'm in control. And I want all your attention. What? How can I get all Tara's and her boys' attention? Oh, I could just leave them stranded here, because they have to rely on me to take them home. Oh boy, that's great. I have that control. I can torture Tara right here, right now in Reading. Yeah. And that's what he did. Yeah, that's what he always did. Never cared. I never, there was just, because he, viciously, was so violent to me in 2020 and 2021, I would say he gave me a couple crumbs. Because the couple crumbs is absolutely nothing with all the other aliens in his life that he just gives his money away. Gives his money away. Gives his money away. That's because he hates himself. And he wants to buy people's friendship. Well, I was always his victim. And he loved backstabbing me. He loved saying I was the craziest person in the world. I'm just so crazy. I make up stories. I'm just really, really crazy. And he got off on that. Okay, why did I even make this video? I'm just so down and out where I'm at. Never ever respected. I mean, I'm respected a little tiny bit. I'm 54 years old. That's a hell of a lot of disrespect. I mean, I can't help it that all I know is child molesters. Pretend I'm not narcissists. Like, yeah, you can't prove the child molesters, but they're just all around. There's so many perverts around Leicester. It's just, and I call it Leicester, because these perverts are whores. I mean, that's all they are. You know, they could care less what it is that they want to try to have sex with, and that would be a kid. And that's like, I would say all the fucking perverts. I mean, they want to try to get a homeless woman, but then, like my ex, take a homeless woman up and beat her up. And this is like all of the horrific men that I know in Leicester. It's just like, you're worthless talking to. You're just a pervert. You're just, when you get the chance behind a closed door, you're going to beat the woman up. Because, probably all of them are impotent. Like my husband, so he beat me up. Because he couldn't have sex. Pretend all the narcissists beat me up. He could in his own place. Yeah, he suffocated me after he stole my $800, almost killed me, suffocated me to death. Then more than once on his rug, screaming at me that I need to get out of there, and I'm so ungrateful, and I'm the worst person on the planet. And these are daily fights of complete total hell. That he said, I never did that. And that's what all narcissists do. They're like the worst, violent people. I don't even call them people, entities on the planet. And they just do whatever they want. Whenever they want. However they want. Sure, their life might be boring, but when they look at their favorite victim, like, wow, could I just have that favorite victim for like an hour? How about for a half of the day? Wow, I can steal all their good energy and make them want to die. Because it doesn't look like they want to die right now. And wow, I have that power to make them want to die. I want to make my favorite victim want to die. And this is, what Pretend a Lot Narcissist, if he doesn't know it, this is what his spirits, the legion of demon spirits, are telling him to do with me. Like, when I was stranded outside in the cold, I wanted him to open up his door, but he was talking to Purple Alien God. Well, Purple Alien God, is his god. He gives the purple alien god, all his money. He's on the phone with purple alien god. Well, he totally ignores me. You just wait. I'm on the phone. You better respect me. Like, what? You're just giving all your money away? Like, you're just a total idiot. You call me an idiot. You call me a dumb shit. I don't approve of that. Like, well, you don't know my mother. You can't put down my mother. Well, why not? Because your mother is screaming through you right now, being emotionally stunted, and treat me like shit. So yeah, it came from your mother and all her demons. I guess that's just what the fuck you are. You're just a damn fucking warlock, master manipulator with all your demons. And, you know, he's really a good actor. And he doesn't remember one damn thing that ever happened. Like, when I first met him, and even in 2020. He can't say one thing. I'm talking about him being violent and abusive to me. And admitting that I was his victim. But he can't admit to that. And, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, I was forced to see him yesterday to take some okay items out of the car. They were good of my husband's clothing. I don't know, there's a Rush t-shirt, a Kiss t-shirt, sweats, my old pyramid pants that were sentimental to me. I mean, there was just sentimental stuff, but there was a person who saved me from his wrath. A gentleman and a daughter saved me from him putting me down and attacking me. But now he did almost, we almost fought, but them two were my savior yesterday